If you only had time to ride 3 rides from each Orlando park, which 3 are you choosing? I've been going to Disney and Universal Florida since I was 4 years old, and these are my top 3 rides in every park, excluding Epic, because I've not been yet. Might not be anybody else's favourite rides, but they're mine. They've got a place right here in my heart. If you do want me to make any videos that talk about rides to do if you've got young kids, if you've got slightly older kids, teenagers, or if you're just going with mates, a couple, just let me know and I'll make a video. Just put it in the comments. So, let's get started. Magic Kingdom, the most magical place on earth, the El Clasico, or as I like to put it, the one with the nice castle. So I'm going to be going from my third best to my best, because why would I do it any other way? Number 3, Space Mountain. Opened in 1975, this is one of the older rides at Magic Kingdom, but trust me, this was the scariest ride in Magic Kingdom. Still might be the scariest ride in Magic Kingdom. I'll let you decide that one. It's dark, you can never see where you're going, you might occasionally think you're going to bang your head on a track, but don't worry, you never do, or haven't. Yeah, the launch is fast, the queue is cool, you feel like you're going into a space station type thing. It is long. It's a very long queue. Not even just talking about wait time, it's just a long queue. Like, it's a trek. You're walking for about 15 minutes. It is a bit dated, but you know, it was built in 75. That's like the age of my dad. My dad is older than Space Mountain. Crazy. But apart from that, good ride. Number 2, and people might be a bit surprised by this one, Buzz Lightyear Spin. I just love it. Such a good ride. This walked so Toy Story Mania could run. You're in a fully rotatable vehicle, you've got laser guns, and you're helping Buzz destroy the evil Emperor Zurg. What's not to like about that? And it's super competitive. You're going in there with friends and family, it could ruin the holiday. I've known friendships destroyed over Buzz Lightyear Spin. I've had friendships destroyed over Buzz Lightyear Spin. Who needs friends? All seriousness, it's fun for all age groups. Like, you can go on this with young kids, adults, like I say, it's very competitive. It's just a fun ride. My favourite ride at Magic Kingdom has got to be Tron Light Cycle Run. It's just so fun, and you know how you on the thing. It's like let me do a demonstration of this. You are sat like this. I think I did it justice. But it's like you're on a bike. Like I said, I've not been on a ride, especially a roller coaster that's like that. Apart from SeaWorld, there is a roller coaster where you stood up, which is super weird. Anyway, this isn't about SeaWorld. And the queue is like super immersive. There's a bit where you just get digitized. I think that's the correct term. You get digitized and this like screen just turns transparent and you see the ride for the first time. And I audibly gasped. If you can ride it at night, even better. The lighting on it and the canopy over the top of it, it's just unreal. Now for my favourite park in all of Disney, EPCOT. Not exactly known for its rides, but when they do it right at EPCOT. Number 3 at EPCOT is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. This ride is everything you would ever want from a Ratatouille ride. It's exactly what you expect a Ratatouille ride to do. Unless you were expecting a rat inside a chef's hat controlling your cooking. And in which case that's not exactly what you were expecting. I apologise. You shrink down to the size of a rat, but not literally. It makes you feel like you do. You're exploring a kitchen, everything from the trackless movement system to the special effects, the fire, the smells. It's just chef's kiss, or mini rat chef kiss. Well done, Imagineering team. You did good. Moving from one amazing Disney film to another. Number 2, Frozen Ever After. This ride surprises a lot of people, myself included. A lot of people don't ride it because either A, they think it's just for children, or B, it's just an enormous wait time. B, I can understand. A, live a little. It's not just for kids. Everyone likes Frozen. I love Frozen. The ride is super long. The animatronics are super impressive. It just feels like a proper modern Disney ride where they've just put all their Imagineering genius into it. And just makes you hopeful about what we can expect moving forward. And at Epcot, I'm sure none of you can guess my number 1 ride. Yes, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. You got me. I'm basic. I must admit, I've only ridden this ride. Ridden? Is that word? Ridden? I've only rode I've only been on this ride once, but this, in my opinion, is the best ride in Epcot, if not on Disney property. The ride system, the humour, the soundtrack, everything about this ride is just brilliant. And it's got Terry Crews in it, which instant point added, I suppose. And the fact that you can have a different experience every single time, even if you're not a massive Marvel fan or Guardians of the Galaxy fan, I highly recommend doing it. Hollywood Studios. Next. This has got to be the best all-round park at Disney if you enjoy rides. It's the perfect mix between the old classic rides and the new modern Imagineering marvels. And when I say classics, number 3, Tower of Terror. This is still one of the best rides on Disney property. Just because it's old, don't let it fool you. The queue, the little pre-show thing, it all still holds up really well. It's one of the few rides I see that you get a genuine reaction off people every single time. Whether that's fear or excitement, I'm not entirely sure, but you get a reaction. Little fun fact for you, the drop system is all randomised, so no 2 rides are ever the same. The more you know. This next ride is honestly breathtaking. It could have easily have been number 1. Easily. A true masterpiece from the Imagineering team. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I went into it thinking this could be a bit boring, but I'm gonna do it. Boy was I wrong. I was very wrong. It's one of the few rides I come off it and I'm like, I have no idea how you do that. I have no idea how they've made that. And you better be ready to waltz and conga. If you've not been on it, you'll not know what it means. But when you come off it, you will know what that means. And I hope you're quite close with the person next to you. Number 1. So my favourite ride at Hollywood Studios is Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. There's one thing that sets this apart. This isn't just a ride. It is a genuine experience. From the moment you enter that first pre-show and then you walk into the hangar, it genuinely feels like you have exited Earth. The hangar is the most mind-blowing thing I have ever seen. I know I said I audibly gasped before. I was that took away that I couldn't even gasp. But even the cast members, you're so immersed in that experience from the beginning right up until the end. And I've not even spoke about the ride itself. The ride itself is another trackless mechanism. It's got simulators, animatronics, and absolutely huge sets. And even if you're not into Star Wars, I highly recommend doing it. So the final Disney park, I hear a lot of people say Animal Kingdom is a half-day park. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Animal Kingdom is not a half-day park. So number 3 is another absolute classic. Expedition Everest. A proper roller coaster. It's fast and it's also got great storytelling. When I was in the queue as a kid, I was genuinely terrified that a Yeti was going to jump out and eat me. If you love roller coasters, it's a must. Number 2. Does this even count as a ride? I'm not sure. Kilimanjaro Safaris. The true definition of Animal Kingdom. You get to see all these animals, all these different creatures that you might not have ever seen before. The guides are so knowledgeable. They make the ride as well, to be honest. If it wasn't for the people guiding you around, you'd just be in a Jeep. But number 1 has got to be Avatar Flight of Passage. Without a doubt, it is Flight of Passage. The first time I rode it, I was speechless for a good 10 minutes at what I've just experienced. Think soaring, but on steroids. It's similar to the Tron ride, I suppose, but it's more of like a, do you want me to do it again? I'll do it again. Start like that, and then all of a sudden this screen just comes away and you're just flying through Pandora on a Banshee, and you genuinely feel like you are flying through Pandora. They even make the vehicle thing expand between your legs to make it feel like the Banshee is breathing. Unreal, and well worth the wait. Universal and Islands of Adventure. Honourable mention to Rip Ride Rocket, RIP Fallen King, you were one of the best. And a dishonourable mention for Simpsons. You can go and burn in hell with Fast and Furious Supercharged. Speaking of hell, number 3, Revenge of the Mummy. A near perfect indoor coaster. It's fast, even a little bit scary, to be honest. I think I cried in the queue many a times when I was about to get on that ride. But after that, I loved loved it. Easy, one of the best rides in Orlando, considering it's knocking on a bit as well now. Now, an underrated pick that I really like. It's a simulator, so I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but Transformers the ride. It's intense, well paced, genuinely funny at times, and the queue is full of a bunch of little Easter eggs for anyone who's a fan of Transformers. I love Transformers, and there was the Allspark, there was fragments from Megatron. If you're a fan of Transformers, you need to go on this ride. And number one, I'm a suck for a good Harry Potter ride, so it's no surprise that number one in Universal Studios is Escape from Gringotts. The theme in here is absolutely brilliant. The queue is full of little bits for Harry Potter fans, a bunch of little Easter eggs. The lift down into Gringotts is unique. I've never really seen that done before. It's a great mix of being a roller coaster and a simulator ride with some absolutely amazing storytelling. A worthy number one for this park. Islands of Adventure has probably got the strongest ride lineup of the Universal parks. So my number three is the Hulk coaster, the oldest coaster at Universal, but it still holds up. A classic corkscrew roller coaster with a bit of potential for whiplash. It's fast, fun, full of inversions, or as I like to say, upside downy bits. If you love roller coasters, you will absolutely love Hulk. A solid number three. Coming in at number two, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. This ride does absolutely everything right. The actual scenes that you go through where you see all the animatronics of the creatures, of Hagrid, they're all just... The ride itself is fast, has a lot of direction changes, has sudden drops, and it's surprisingly long. For a roller coaster, it's really long. Could have easily have been number one if it wasn't for Velocicoaster. I weren't even going to try and tease that out. It's a big claim, but it is the best roller coaster in Orlando. There's not many roller coasters I scream on or even make a noise on, but I definitely did on this one. It wasn't even a scream, it was more just a but it is just amazing. Very intense. If you are not a fan of roller coasters or intense rides, miss this one out. So for me, this ride is not just number one in Islands of Adventure. It is number one in all of Florida for me. It is the best roller coaster I have ever been on in my entire life. And I just can't wait to get back on it. Can't wait. So that's everything. I haven't been to Epic Universe, so I cannot do a top three for that yet, but coming soon. I have just bought an express pass for my November trip, so I'm hoping that I will get on every single ride there and give you a top three for that. But like I said earlier, everyone's preferences are different. But if you're trying to plan your days without overwhelming yourself with doing too many rides, these are the rides that I would personally prioritise. If you want more park-specific breakdowns, more ride breakdowns of each individual park, wait time strategies, or just general planning tips, that is exactly what this page is about. I'm here to make Florida as simple as possible for you. So I've been Josh. Until next time.